Alright, my name is Slide Drum. Welcome to my guide on how to unlock the Globbler in Mycopunk. If you open up your inventory screen, click on a weapon, and scroll all the way down to the bottom, you should see a weapon that is grayed out with no level requirement. That is the Globler. It's a multi-shot acid grenade launcher. You can't just unlock it with materials like most other weapons. You need to go on a bit of a quest to acquire it. It's a multi-step process, but not nearly as complicated as unlocking the Carver chainsaw. If you want to know how to unlock that, check out my other video after you finish watching this one. If you want more Mycopunk guides or co-op shooter content, like the video, get subscribed, and depending on how these videos do, I'll likely be making more.
Rock and stone!
Your journey starts by going over the drop pod and loading up the Gravity Farms map. Any mission and any difficulty will do. It doesn't matter. So you can set it to threat level 1 and swarm intensity low, if you would like. Once you're loaded in, you'll be looking for 3 hidden switches and a less hidden door that will be unlocked after they're all hit. Let's start with the switches. You can do them in any order, but let's go with the blue switch first. The blue switch is located in a large green industrial building near where one of the parts for the Carver is and the old plate launcher entrance in the demo. If you don't know where that is, you can find it by looking for a large circular-ish building on the edge of the map. It's to the right of that. When you find it, go ahead and walk inside, and on your right, you will see a wall that's highlighted. Destroy it with any weapons you might have. Behind it, you'll see the first switch. Pull it, and you'll see a message. A light blinks on. That means you've done it correctly. We just need to repeat this process 2 more times. The red switch is located in a capsule-shaped silo under the massive purple mushrooms. To find it, just look for the corner of the map with the mushrooms that would make Mario blush. Again, all you need to do is break down the door and pull the lever. Once you see a light blinks on, we can move on to the final button. The yellow switch is located in a large spire covered in goop and connected to a large pipe. If you struggle to find it, you should be able to see it pretty clearly from the center ring structure. You know the drill by now. Break down the door like you're the FBI and force the lever down to the ground. This time you should see a different message. Entry granted. That means it worked. Now that you've hit all the switches, you want to navigate to the center of the map by the large ring structure. You should be able to see a building with 3 lights on the front. Those are the lights that you flicked on. If you don't see it, circle around the center ring structure until you come across it. It should be open. If it's not, you miss a switch and you need to go back. Inside, you'll find what looks to be a data log. But it's not. It's actually a scorched transponder. Pick it up and finish the rest of the mission normally. Or don't. You can just quit back to the hub if you want.
You've exhausted the repair budget.
Back in the hub, opening up your inventory. Not the gear section, but the storage section. You should see a new item. The scorched transponder. Go ahead and interact with it. I can't do that here because I've already done it, but you will have an interaction prompt. Once that's done, it won't appear that anything happened, but trust me, it did. Close the menu, go back to the pod, and select the mission. You'll see something new, Round 0. I've already completed this mission, so I have to select it from Replay Missions. For you, it'll show up on the map under Titan City. Select it, and get ready. Here comes the fun part. This mission can be tough, so bring some friends if you're able. You're required to stay in a small bubble of safety that will move across the map, so bring a close quarters build if you have one. Note, you will have 0 revives for this mission. If everyone goes down, it's game over, so be careful. However, you can call down your friends as normal, if their body parts land outside the bubble. Once you reach the end, you'll see a large crashed ship. Break inside by shooting it with any weapon just like you did the doors for the switches, and then break the next door you see in the same way. Seeing a pattern here? Once you're inside, you'll see a lever. Pull it. This will unlock the Globler, and give you a self-replicating acid glob. Once you have the resources for it, you can unlock the Globler like any other weapon. Congratulations! You now have the Globler. By default, with no upgrades, it's a bit underwhelming, like most guns. But with a few upgrades, it can be built to be a crowd-control damage over time monster. You can get upgrades for it just like any normal gun, but when you do, you notice it's written in alien language. It can be quite difficult to translate, but it's possible. Check the description for a website that can help you with that. Also, I put a link to a mod that'll do the same thing in-game automatically. If you're interested in a more detailed breakdown or review of the weapon, or any other weapons in Mycopunk, get subscribed, like the video, and let me know down in the comments. And maybe I'll do that. Don't forget to check out my previous video on how to unlock the Chainsaw Carver if you haven't already. Next video should be on the secret Kranus boss that's made of weapon upgrades. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated. If you have any feedback, please let me know in the comments, and come say hi to me on Twitch. I'll see you all later.